Well, they said the captain is sick. Maybe if they help the captain, they can sort all of this out. Because that captain knows who they are. But apparently he's delirious with something.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
This is not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
First, we have to wash and change.
First thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
We'll earn some money.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor?
What do you mean, me?
Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
He's right.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas, instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
Let's go back and bury them.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenis. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
Well, they got a job. Washing dishes. Oh, it's the lady, the girl that was bathing at the river.
From the pond. Or the one you gave us away for.
I'd bear that witch. Wench.
What I tell you?
He slapped the wrong one.
Waiting for? She can vouch for who we are.
It was the other guy.
Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Doesn't half taste good today.
All right, we need to clean up.
What was that?
Daddy's wounded.
Oh, poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
What the heck? You were attacked. We saw each other at the pond.
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
You were attacked by bandits there.
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us too.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
I don't know why you're trying to deny it.
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Okay, well, looks like we failed a
Here's your
persuasion.
wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you'll work your debt off, like I said.
Fine.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have
Second
to
door
lay
in the
each
pantry.
sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
Okay, sure.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
He's from Skalitz.
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard something about a wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svatja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash.
Wow.
Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand.
The Smith. That
Come
sounds
to
great.
mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
Is this the only tavern here?
In Truscovitz it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their bills.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's his debt too, ain't it?
Where's the pantry?
Where's the pantry?
Second door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
Inside the tavern. Okay.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know? I'm just looking forward to being a guest and having someone serve me for a change.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
Game saved. Okay, so there's a number of people we're supposed to talk to here. Rob? And we also need to talk to Sir Hans.
Christ!
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
Henry. Henry of Skalitz.
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look, I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff, but I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home, always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
No, I'm not inviting you. Forget it.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
He probably has loaded dice. Let's play.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh? Well, my friend.
Mate,
All right, dice. Basic rules.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
So I have a 1. I feel like we always hold 1s. And we score and continue. Let's get 1s. 1. 3, 1. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait a minute. I almost missed that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is so lucky. Score and pass. 15. We win. We won in the first hand. Oh,
You must have a lucky...
Bloody hell.
oh,
You've played before.
I'll take it.
Admit it.
True. I can't deny
I
it.
almost missed it.
Thank
We got
God
it.
we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
This jerk.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
We're messengers from... We shouldn't be telling everybody this. I'm not local.
Well, I'm not from around here. I'm just an ordinary tradesman who minds his own business.
An ordinary tradesman, you say?
I find that hard to believe. Me and Crazel have had our eye on you for a while now.
Oh, no.
You look like beggars, but you talk like learned fellows. You two are an odd pair, all right.
Okay, you know what?
Do
Let's
me
just tell
a
the truth.
favor. It's obvious they're two hard-up students, or apprentices. What do they call you, lad?
I'm Henry of Skalitz.
Henry of Skalitz.
Fancy yourself a noble, it seems.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
We know about the wedding.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
Silent
That's
treatment.
right. A big affair in Semine.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Semine and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands.
Oh, so if he doesn't
One
want to go,
day,
we can take his
Our
invite.
earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that, it's gonna be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. and he hardly ever shows his face in public.
It's the petty affairs of men and how you make connections, and it's the connections that make life worth living. Oh, deep, learned one. Is there any way to get to Von Bergall?
Would it be possible to get to von Berghoff, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
And someone who's not inviting get to the wedding.
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it,
No.
looking like that.
Well, I think it might be possible, using certain methods. A play of light and shadow, a cloak as black as night.
What are you going on about? More Miller's witchery?
All right. I won't say another word.
Semin's bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an invitation.
So, how can I get to the wedding?
The best thing would be to find a job that'll be needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a wedding. As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. When I'm swamped with work. If you're not talking shit and you can wield a hammer, we'll shake on it. And if you prove your worth, I'll even take you to that wedding.
Oh.
Why would you work at a forge? Come and work for me at the mill. It's a cleaner job and easier.
No, this guy's crazy.
And I can get you to that wedding too.
No, let's
Leave
go with
it
the
out, you
blacksmith.
rogue. I asked him first.
Oh, wait, leave it out, you rogue? Wait, the mill. That's right, the mill. The mills in the first game were places for thieves. Okay, we're going to work for the miller. Screw the blacksmith. I prefer the mill. We're going with the thief.
The forge reminds me too much of what happened to my folks. But I spent lots of time in Ratai Mill, too. So I know how things work there.
Uh-huh.
What? You know
Test
old
check.
Peshek?
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
You two know each other?
Thieves.
wouldn't
All right,
we?
we're joining the Thieves Guild.
How's that old rogue?
All right, I think. He pulled me out of a mess. And taught me a lot of things about...
About the thief's trade, eh?
Oh, the
Well,
blacksmith knows.
Don't be ashamed. We all know what millers are like.
Ah, be quiet, would you? We're not all the same. But I'd always find a job for Peshek's apprentice.
Oh, let's
Small
go.
world.
Let's go.
I'll definitely drop by. And we'll come to some agreement.
Thieving in Kingdom Come Deliverance was so fun. I hope it's just as fun in this game. I had a lot of fun playing as a rogue in the first game. I'd like to know more about the region.
I haven't been here before. And I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Bergo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
Ulrich.
I saw him on the gate tower.
Strong name.
When he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
If you've got the coin.
I'd like to ask about the wedding again.
You've heard all you need to know, haven't you?
About that job.
I look forward to seeing you at Lower Samine Mill.
Lower Samine Mill.
So it's peaceful here. Is that all?
Aye. Except there's more trade right now because of the wedding.
But we'll be back to our old ways in a month from now. Thank God.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. What's your story? Are you students? Apprentices?
You ain't, are you? You look too scruffy.
We'll tell the truth. These guys have been straight
We're
up.
messengers who was
Oh, he
supposed
already
to
did it.
deliver a letter to Sir Otto von Berghoff. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye,
But that lines up with the
these are
story we were
evil
told
times.
at the castle
Nothing
gate.
ever happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Okay, so the blacksmith and the miller seem on the up and up. He's an honest citizen.
It
He's a
happens.
rogue.
Just watch where you're going next time.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
She must be scared.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Berghoff will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Mm-hmm. We find work.
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Uh-huh.
Well,
Hans ain't getting
I
it.
thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
Bruh.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Are you joking? It will be over quickly.
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Everyone has to work.
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratores, the priests who pray for us. Laboratores, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatores, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields.
And which one are you supposed to
Now,
be?
Which am I?
You're the
So
freaking
if
peddler.
you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Oh my god. It's a wonder your tongue isn't aching. Nobody here needs a warrior.
We don't have swords, and we don't know anyone who needs protecting. So what then?
So we're fucked until someone rolls up his sleeves and gets to work. By which I mean someone of the appropriate status, like
This
you.
guy is
In
such a
short,
douche.
be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Oh my god. Are you really gonna not? Are you really not going to help
Are
me?
you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatores and the natural order of the world? I simply cannot carry sacks.
Stop behaving like a brat.
We don't have time for your spoilt brat manners now. Either we get to work, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Manners? I'll put manners on you. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share.
Oh my God, he is
I
ridiculous.
mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then.
So you don't want to work?
So you simply aren't going to work?
We're going to keep pushing this.
That is a warrior's lot, Henry. Conserving his strength till the next battle comes along.
Oh my God.
Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
This freaking guy.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
You're about to be
How
left
generous
alone.
of you, Lord
I'm about to
Capon.
ditch you.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
Freaking Hans.
What did I do to you?
Okay, so we got to take the 5 sacks.
Where is that bloody innkeeper? I'm supposed to move the sacks. Are you guarding them?
Aye. Thank God someone's bothered to come at last. The quicker sacks are moved, the better. You'll have your work cut out on your own. But don't look at me. I ain't gonna help you. I'll move each sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me. I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
Chop, chop. Pick it up.
Oof. That isn't half heavy. Oh.
My friend.
A couple of sacks, get cracking.
So she said to put it on a pallet. Second door on the left. Huh? Okay, it's not this one. She said inside the tavern, second door on the left. This has to be the pantry. It is so dark, I can't see anything.
What if you lent me the bullet on the Lord's Day?
Put down the sack. I can't see. Okay, there are other sacks there, so maybe this is fine. Yeah, this looks like a pallet. Put it down there.
Yours on any other day.
Go and see the priest.
What did you say? Say it again.
Oh, okay,
It was
here we
their
go.
own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond.
Yeah, he's
Only
right.
a fool would do that.
That was a terrible place to make camp. Calm down.
Well, calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe
What
a
is
word you're
Hans
saying.
doing?
A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh my God.
I'm so scared.
Enough.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh, here we go. Bar fight.
I'll kill you.
That fella.
Beat your ass.
Now we'll have you, you scum. Nice.
Why gotta fight the whole bar? What the heck? Oh, we're so dead.
You don't fucking say
We're gonna get you, you Hassan.
So I think we're supposed to block. The only way to win this is to block. To block and parry.
Ain't had enough yet.
There's somebody on the right. Whoa, we gotta fight so many guys.
A hit. Send my... Yeah, don't spare him.
All right, I think we just keep countering. Don't initiate, just counter when it says block.
You're no match for us, fucker.
There's too many.
Let him have it.
Come on then.
You haven't a
You're one
chance.
ugly bugger. Slice him up.
What's it to be, you wretch?
Why do you do it?
Ah. Nice try. You shouldn't fuck with us, you bastard. Slice him up.
You want to try me?
I hope it doesn't hurt anyone else.
Yeah, don't spare. Your arse open. Jetzt reicht es. You're dead, bastard. Now you're finished.
Yeah.
Luka Duka
Don't
Paka.
spare him.
Swing at me.
Slice him up. You haven't a chance. Nice hit.
Okay, one down.
Come on then.
That's enough.
Good.
Todd is fighting everyone
What do
too.
you want?
Well, he got us into this. Another one down. Cutscene. Here come the guards.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Oh, we never got to finish the work. Oh, what the fuck?
Bastards!
He deserved that.
This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat.
Yeah, you need a reality check.
How dare you speak? You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship. You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess. Oh, yeah,
He's joking.
this
He
isn't a
literally
mess, is
saved
it?
that girl's life.
Fuck off.
Shut up. We'll get a whipping too.
This is a learning moment for Sir Hans.
Who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one with sense.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Yours. Who started quarreling?
What? Who started quarreling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame?
You.
You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Yikes. You're a spoiled brat.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless.
You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt!
Let's make peace.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
Oh, wow.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it.
Wow.
You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well,
and none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Henry's the best thing that ever happened to him.
Well, another word. I have
He
to
is
consider what to do
delusional.
next.
He's never going to find a better friend than Henry.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
I said, what's up?
Hey! Lord Von Berghoff!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord Von Berghoff at the wedding.
Oh my
I
God.
bid you farewell.
Okay. You gotta let him do his own thing. Maybe we'll run into him again later.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, huh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
Crime and reputation. Okay, so that was what this was about. To teach you about crime and reputation.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
We broke up with our BFF, Sir Hans.
Greetings. God be with you.
We got beat down in a brawl. Even though I was winning it, it was scripted for you to lose, it seems. Like they threw food at us. We got locked in the stockades. That was awesome. Okay, we will play some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 next time. Already, this game is amazing, and I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm out for now. Peace.